Live 3 miles apart on the Lawrence Corridor in Chicago, it's
Semi-Regular Wednesdays.
It's our second music night with our special guest, Steve Goodie, plus Cassy White, Sarah Dooley, and Nora Palka. And now, soon to be replaced by Representative Elise Stefanik, Flower Shop Bangers.
Woohoo! How are you, Stuart?
I'm okay, thank you for asking. But I think you've got some pretty decent news. You're completely inoculated now.
I am. That is true. As of today, I am completely inoculated. I am very ready for. I don't really know. I guess hugging people or something. You know, like seeing people in restaurants. Maybe if they're also inoculated. Yeah, it's been an exciting day. Like I walked my dog without a mask on. And
that's awesome.
And I felt guilty because everyone else was wearing a mask, so I just put mine on.
No, I get it. I'm obligated to still wear a mask for work, but I've been fully vaxxed since the middle of March.
Sure. I mean, you know, you're a substitute teacher. You need that vaccination.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm around, how many hundred students in any given day.
Yeah.
I mean, depending upon the size of the school, depending on the class. Now, for those of you who don't know Dan and I, we are the Flower Shop Bangers. We are an improv duo based out of Chicago. We have been performing together for a little over 8 years. In fact, we celebrated our 8th anniversary last month. And we've been hosting remote shows pretty much once, maybe twice a week for the duration of the pandemic. Now, before we get to all of our acts and I go more in detail about tonight's show, Dan, if you could say a few words about some of the ongoing fundraisers that we're supporting, as well as
of course, Stuart.
Yes, your help.
Yes. Yeah, no, if you look at the banner down below, you will see a rotating cast of images. First, there are several, campaigns and things that we're supporting. First, there is a GoFundMe organized by Chris Red. Chris Red is trying to raise money for people who were at Black Lives Matter's protests who contracted COVID-19 because, the virus is still out there, but these protests are still happening. And, he wants to raise money to try and, make sure that they can, get, healed safely if they happen to contract the virus. Second, there is the bar that Stuart and I usually perform at, and that is Shakers on Clark. Shakers on Clark is, closed like a lot of businesses, but they are still trying to pay their bar staff through a GoFundMe where you can leave tips for them. So if you were at home and you were having an alcoholic beverage or otherwise, maybe you can give the money that you would have given for that alcoholic beverage to Shakers. I will probably be paying for 2 glasses of wine because I put a lot of wine in this. Anyway, next there is actually the gym that I just got back from. That is Bodi Shak. I just took a class there. I had a really good one with the trainer, Tony. So it is a really great Black-owned business where they have a lot of great fitness classes. It serves the uptown community well, and you can go there. And I have a link to both their website as well as their GoFundMe if you want to give that way, if you just want to give directly, or if you want to sign up for a class yourself. Any of them are really great. And then there's First Sip Cafe. First Sip Cafe is a really great coffee and tea shop, again, in the uptown community, right off the Argyle Red Line. They have a lot of great coffee and tea drinks, and I have a link in the description to get a gift card from there. Next, there is the place where Stuart and I often do comedy. We've probably done more comedy there, probably second to just doing it with each other as like the indie duo, and that is at the Comedy Clubhouse. The Comedy Clubhouse has a associated theater troupe called One Group Mind, and One Group Mind is offering a lot of comedy classes, and this includes classes in improv, in stand-up, and in theatricals. You can choose 1, 2, all 3, and you can sign up at onegroupmind.com and find all the information right there. Also, I would say that these are a lot of businesses that I just kind of put together because they're important to me. If they're local businesses that are important to you that you don't want to see get, erased by this pandemic, I'd really recommend you just go out and support them because that's important for you to support local businesses. And also, in between sets, I usually like to try to give shout outs to try and let the performers know who's here and who's, coming, who's watching. So yeah, if you are watching and you want a shout out, I would recommend you like the video or you comment on it. It is always great to hear from people. That's just about all I got. Back to you, Stuart.
Thank you so much, Dan. We do love interacting with our fans, or, really, we love interacting with our audience. Mm-hmm. Is it a bit much to say fans?
I would say fans. I think that's true.
Yes,
They have.
okay. Because now we're going to have to come up with like some like nickname for like people that that like us, that appreciate us. It's kind of like Beyonce fans are called the Bay Hive.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift fans are called the Squad. And we need something like that.
The
I just don't.
Bangettes.
Bangettes, yes, or Bagnettes.
The bang
Yeah,
yes. The
I,
bang yes. Yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna have to put that in our next group email. I like that.
Hmm.
Okay. Also, going back to the fact that you are now fully vaxxed, it occurred to me that, um, it's we have not really hung out recently, at least not in person. I think the last time I
Not
saw
a
you in
bit.
person was in December, wasn't it?
I think that's right. Yeah.
Goodness. Um, it occurred to me that now that we're fully vaxxed, I think it's very feasible that we could hang out or something like that.
We
Hey, do
could
you
do
remember
that.
that one time we went on a double date together?
We did that. When
Yeah,
did
I
we?
think so. In fact, I actually dug up a photo of the double date.
Okay. Ah, there we go. Yeah.
Yes, I believe that's you on the far right there.
Sure.
Yes. Uh, in case you had
Solid.
noticed, Dan and I have a significant height difference. But I digress. Tonight is our second all music show. All of our opening acts are going to be doing musical comedy. They're going to be performing original songs. They're going to be doing song parodies. You're really in for a really delightful evening. Closing out the night, of course, is Flower Shop Bangers,
Woohoo!
who will be doing a 15-minute improv set. Maybe there'll be music, who knows. Immediately before the Bangers, our special guest, originally from Chicago, presently based in Tennessee, a man whose ultimate Halloween party will be part of the Brighton Fringe Festival in the UK, which will be streamed online June 14th through June 27th. The phenomenal Steve Goodie is here.
Woo!
Right before Steve, we're going to have some original music courtesy of Cassy White.
Woo!
Right before Cassy, one half of the band Wild Idol, who would have a new single called I Got a Thing for You on Spotify, Nora Palka.
Woo!
And leading us off this evening is a comic, or I should say a multi-hyphenate talent, who is presently based in Los Angeles. In fact, she just moved to Los Angeles. She has a new album out called Is This Heartbreak? Please welcome to our show, Sarah Dooley.
Oh, I love this. So gentle. Thank you. Everyone sit down, please. Thank you so much for having me. It's really nice to be here. No, it really is. I am so enjoying talking to people. Have you ever had days where you're just like, oh, I didn't talk to anyone today. So this is actually really good for me. I'm glad we're here together. I want to play a song that is kind of it's about a big development in my life, but I would say maybe not in the grand scheme of things, but you know how the last year and change, nothing's happened. We couldn't really do anything or go anywhere. So the smallest events of my life had become like the biggest news stories. And so in that vein, there's been a really big thing that's happened to me. And I wrote a song about it. So I hope that you enjoy. He stares right back at me. He's not what I usually see. And he's not the type to fall in line. And I'm so glad that he is mine. Gray pubic hair. When did you get there? I have one gray pubic hair and I love him. I just turned 32, and yet the silver fox has chosen me. I think he makes me look real wise, like my pussy has Thank you. Feels really good to be vulnerable on the internet for once. And thank you for joining in. I really liked the sort of delay. It gave it this really like avant-garde feel. Wow, I feel very close to all of you. Oh, was that too much? Just like right out the gate. That's kind of where I'm at these days. Okay, good. Just trying to read the room. Hard these days. Okay, let's tone it down a little bit. I'm gonna play a song about the fact that I've only ever dated people who are only children. And yes, I am in therapy. Why do you ask? I don't know why. Is anyone watching an only child? Because I'm sure that you're lovely. If so, which is why I haven't dated you yet. But the night is young, you know, so who knows? And I do apologize for the song because it doesn't necessarily paint only children in the best light. Basically, I wrote the song about one dude who really sucked, and now I'm kind of indicting a whole group of people. But you know what? Art is reckless. I think Kesha said that. So I hope you enjoy it. It's called Only Child. Hold for plane. We're gonna hold for plane. That's what we say here in Hollywood. I've really changed since coming here. Okay, here we go. Only Child. Do you ever get lonely? You say you are an only child. I guess that's a no then. But I wish you could teach me how you say you can only be lonely. If you know what not being lonely feels like, I know what it feels like. And now I know, never fall for the only child. Never fall for the only child. He doesn't care if you live or die, so don't fall for the only child. Never fall for the only child, especially not my recent ex. But wasn't it nice when we were kissing on the train? Wasn't it nice when you were holding my hand? Or how about the morning we were singing Joni Mitchell and laughing? Didn't that feel good? Didn't that feel good? Well, now I know, never fall for the only child. Never fall for the only child. He doesn't care if you live or die, so don't fall for the only child. Never fall for the only child. 'Cause in the night, the only child doesn't know how to share a bed. And in the night, the only child is all elbows into my head. Don't ever ask him to need you, 'cause he can't. Oh, the only child can't even keep a potted plant. A potted plant, and they're not hard. So when I am lonely, I'm not gonna go to you. I'll call someone with brothers, and maybe a sister too. 'Cause I deserve someone who cares what the hell I'm up to. That isn't you. That isn't you. 'Cause now I know, never fall for the only child. Never fall for the only child. He doesn't care if you live or die, so don't fall for the only child. Never fall for the only child. And that's a true story, unfortunately. Thanks. Thank you guys so much for having me. I want to do one more song. That song is from my new album that just came out. It's called Is This Heartbreak? It's on Spotify and all the streaming services like Deezer, which I just learned about, and it sounds fake. But it would really mean a lot if people would follow me on whatever streaming service you use and listen to the album. I really worked, weirdly, pretty hard on it. It's kind of gross how much like the algorithm matters for musicians in 2021, which is why I feel gross for asking, but it really would help me so much if people listened and followed. And I'm gonna do another song from that album. And this one's kind of serious, so sorry. So don't fucking laugh. It's about that, the scary time of every relationship when you realize like that you're falling for someone and you don't know if this relationship's going to be the great love of your life or if it's going to end in horrible heartbreak. And that's like the risk that we all take every time we give our heart to someone, which is like so idiotic. Like we just do that over and over. Fucking morons, right? But I love it. It's kind of beautiful. Am I talking really fast? I feel like I'm truly on drugs and it's just from looking at humans' faces. That's kind of nice. There are worse things, I guess. Anyway, thank you guys so much for having me. And this is called Is This Heartbreak? I look at you. What do you want to do? I look at you and I smile. You look at me, and who can tell what you see? Couldn't you give me a try? Ooh, is this love? Is this heartbreak? Ooh, is this love? Is this heartbreak? I think that we could be something good, you see. Am I just living a lie? 'Cause when I see you around, I just stare at the ground, 'cause it gets me so high. Ooh, is this love? Is this heartbreak? Ooh, is this love? Is this heartbreak? Take me back to the way that we were yesterday. Take me back to the way. Take me back to the way that we were yesterday. Take me back to the way. Take me back to the way that we were
Sarah Dooley, everyone. Sarah, that was absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much. And by the way, just a reminder, everyone, she has a new album out called Is This Heartbreak? Can we find this on Spotify?
You can find it absolutely everywhere, and it would mean so much if people followed me and downloaded it.
Gladly. Thank you so much, Sarah. I'll make a mental note of that, of doing that after the show. So Dan, before we get to our next act, if we could take a quick look at our Facebook Live feed just to see if anyone has any questions, comments, has any concerns.
Yeah, Stuart, of course. I thought I would give a couple shout outs to some people that I see watching. A lot of them are regulars, thankfully. So I thought I'd give a shout out to Mitch Kessler, who I see watching, as well as Mark Romanowski. He's probably watching at home with his wife, Jordan. Always great to see them. And last and certainly not least, I see my girlfriend, Sally LaRue. Always great to see her as well.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Dan. Also, if you have missed any part of the show so far, do not worry. This entire show will be saved and archived on the Flower Shop Bangers Facebook page right after this show ends. And if you can't find our Facebook page, then just go to flowershopbangers.com and just follow the link to our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. It's all right there in one convenient place. When Dan and I moved our show to Shakers on Clark not quite 3 years ago, we began a two-man campaign to save Chicago Barprov. So, for the unfamiliar, barprov is a portmanteau for bar improv. It is essentially free comedy in a bar, mostly improv, but not necessarily exclusive to improv. So that could be improv, but it could also be stand-up comedy. It could be music. It could be sketch. I think on a couple of occasions, we booked a magician and mind reader, poets. And Flower Shop Bangers kind of came of age during, I guess you could say during kind of like a zenith, kind of like a peak time for Chicago Barprov in the early and mid 2010s. And I mean, we did a lot of our earlier shows at the Underground Lounge in Wrigleyville, but I mean, there used to be shows all over the place. Like we did a few at the Crocodile Lounge in Wicker Park, which is no longer with us. At Mullins in Wrigleyville, also no longer around. AJ Hudson's, the Horseshoe. I'm blanking on some of the other bars that used to host shows. And one by one, you know, obviously some of these bars went out of business. Some of these bars moved away from doing comedy. You know, people started moving in a different direction. In a lot of ways, the improv bubble burst, and this was a reaction. And the fact that a lot of the barprov shows got shut down was because of a reaction to the bubble bursting. So by summer 2018, the very concept of barprov in Chicago had its back against the wall. And as an incentive to keep Chicago Barprov alive, we have set up this improv tip jar. Yes, there is cash inside this tip jar and loose change. And it is our means of making our way of communicating with the audience so that they know that they're enjoying the show. But at the same time, it's a way of giving back to our performers. And at the moment, there happens to be $42 inside our improv tip jar, which means split 5 ways, all of our performers tonight are going home with $8.40.
Yes.
We did not tell any of our performers that this was a paying gig. So if you would like to support our performers, give back, do what you will. We will take any and all tips virtually through our Venmos. My Venmo
Correct,
is above,
yes.
as well as Dan's Venmo.
Yes, it is.
What is not? Oh,
It is. Yes, it is.
yes, it is.
Sorry.
Okay, excellent.
I said yes, it is.
And hey, just think, if you donate $5, that's an additional $1 for each of our performers this evening. So if you are enjoying the show, we would absolutely love to have you. Or we absolutely have your donation, I mean. Without further ado, our next performer is a man of many titles. From my previous experience, he is next in line to succeed Pope Francis. He is the winner. He was the All-Star Game MVP in Major League Baseball last year. He has won the Pulitzer, the Nobel, so many awards. But first and foremost, he is a song parodist and a comedian. And his ultimate Halloween party is part of the Brighton Fringe Festival online June 14th through June 27th. Please welcome back to our show, Steve Goodie.
Thanks, Stuart. Thanks, Daniel. You might want to answer that phone. I think it's probably the Vatican complaining.
Yep.
Hi. And yes, when you say we each get $8 to go home with, we get $8 to stay home with. And since we're now about to venture out into doing regular shows again, this is my last chance to do some of the songs I've written for performing in quarantine. So we're trying to get some of these in. And I'm not going to do my gray pubic hair song because thanks. All right. So let's do this. I keep a close eye on the news online, wondering when it'll be safe to go outside. I used to play live shows all the time. There's a quarantine, so I rock online. Yeah! Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, make some noise or move. Do something that I just, yeah. Thank you, Sarah. You're awesome. And Stuart's awake. And hey, Daniel. All right, great. And Nora is a picture, which I respect very much. All right, let's do this. Did you know there's exactly, you probably know this, exactly 227 shopping days till Christmas, which means the season has begun. So I've written my first Christmas carol. Pretty excited. Never written a Christmas carol before because I'm Jewish. What's the point? But then I decided, hey, Irving Berlin wrote a lot of Christmas carols. He was Jewish. Why him, not me? So, by the way, I haven't practiced any of these today. So let's just see how this goes. So this is my first one. I call this Little Jewish Drummer Boy. Wow, that's delightfully out of tune. Wonder which string it is. I think it's that one. Okay, Little Jewish Drummer Boy. I have no gift for you, pa-rum-pa-bum-bum. That's about it, really. I don't believe in you, pa-rum-ba-bum-bum. Don't rest ye merry Jewish men, you have to work today. You took a week for Hanukkah, so now you have to pay. Hark the herald angels sing, you ain't getting anything. Oh, Rosenbaum, it's just another night for you. Oh, Rosenbaum, no Santa Claus in sight for you. No stockings and no mistletoe, no Cabbage Patch and no Elmo. Oh, Rosenbaum, oh, chosen bomb. We know who we are. This season has to bite for you. Oi to the world, this season blows. I got this shirt, that's it. My friends all got cool toys, those crummy little goys got candy and lots of cash. Well, this shirt gave me a rash. Oh, Santa can kiss my ass, my Jewish ass. Merry Christmas, everybody! Yay! Okay. Woo! Sorry, that song had a naughty word twice. I apologize. I know we're supposed to. I asked, can I do naughty words, and I believe Stuart's answer was yes, but you can't punch down.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe from where I am, everything is punching up. So not to worry. I would like to do a song now about foul language, written by my good friend Carla Ulbrich, who you should have on your show at some point.
Oh, we have.
She's given me permission to do this song when I do online shows and I'm wearing red. So here we go. We bleep this song because it repeats one naughty word 38 times. And it's a very, very naughty word. So let me test the handy-dandy do-it-yourself as you go bleeping device. That's right. It's a noisemaker from New Year's Eve. And in case that one fails, we have redundancy. So that's good. All right. Carla lives in New Jersey where there's lots and lots of foul language. And she doesn't mind foul language. She has assimilated very nicely from South Carolina, where she's from. But it does bother her that nobody is making any money off of this. Nobody has copyrighted any of these words. So she wrote this song, and it's a waltz. So if you feel like waltzing, go right ahead. If I had the copyright on the word, I'd say, this job and yourself, you dumb. No need for hard work and no need for luck. If I had the copyright on the word, it's filthy, it's nasty, unseemly and vile. That all may be true, but it's so versatile, so often deleted. This fine expletive is a verb and a noun and an adjective. Anybody tell me what kind of chord that is? Music majors? Sarah? That's right. It's a augmented chord. No points this round. If I had the copyright on the word, it would roll off my tongue just like water off a duck. 4-letter word usage so perfectly honed, I could retire on Jersey alone. Where they say, you mother, and I don't give a. If you can't take a joke, then hey, what the? Those bookers won't help you, so don't get up. Quit fucking around or you're gonna get. If I had the copyright on the word, I'd say this job and yourself, you dumb. No need for hard work and no need for luck. Everybody! If I had the copyright on the word.
Fart. Pie.
Very nice, everybody. My gray pubic hair.
Did I give you permission? Wait.
He'll pay the royalties. He'll pay the royalties.
We're going to sing about dumb stuff tonight. Oh, yes.
Woo!
My favorite dumb thing that humanity has ever come up with is daylight savings time. Are we have any fans?
No.
I like it when it is daylight savings time. It's this switching back and forth twice a year that is so stupid and pointless and drives me crazy. Because twice a year, for 3 weeks, I have no idea what time it is. And the young people say, well, just look at your phone. Your phone changes automatically. Yeah, well, my stove does not. Don't have the stove. So twice a year for 3 weeks. It's a different time zone in every room in my house. And I find that frustrating, especially in the springtime, because we spring forward. So I think it's 4 o'clock. It's 5 o'clock. I'm late for everything. So here's a song about that. It's daylight savings time, that time of year when I'm chronically late for work, which annoys that stupid jerk. My manager, I mean, down at the Dairy Queen. Oh, how he does berate me when I come in late. He likes to yell and scream, there's no I in team. I need punctual employees to make stupid frozen treats. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. I'll go work the register. But he says, you're late, so you go clean the ladies' room. So I'm scrubbing toilets now, cursing because somehow this 23-hour day got longer anyway. What bonehead thought of this, arbitrarily changing what time it is? It's only payback, y'all, for the extra hour last fall. It will not save you time, won't get you more sunshine, just makes us surlier from getting up earlier. So if you're at DQ, waiting in the drive-thru, don't expect a faster crew to effing wait on you. Right. Woohoo! Thank you very much. The silence is awesome. Thank you. Now, today's Wednesday, and torn from the headlines right here. Today, House Republicans removed Representative Liz Cheney of Wyoming as the chair of the House Republican Conference for her continued repudiation of former President Donald J. Trump's lying. So, we have a top 10 list now. Most Americans are aware of this, but most Americans don't know what is happening to Liz. Some think she's been fired. She's no longer a representative. That's not true. Some people think she's been censured. Some people think she's now dating Matt Gaetz. We have to go through all of this to find the truth, so that's why I'm here. This is a top 10 list. Normally, I'd have the whole thing like David Letterman, but yeah, I'll just read it. Top 10 things that people think are going on with Liz Cheney. Number 10, she's being voted off Dancing with the Stars. Number 9, she's been playing cornhole at Mar-a-Lago. Number 8, she could be marrying Queen Elizabeth in Kentucky. They're both available. All right. Number 7, she's not dating Matt Gaetz because she's over 17. Number 6, she's selling hydroxychloroquine to Ted Nugent. Number 5, she's hoarding gasoline, toilet paper, and Mitch McConnell's chins. Number 4, she's refereeing a game of Hungry Hippos between Anthony Fauci and Rand Paul. That's just random and bizarre. Number 3, she's been trying to hack Bill Gates' Tinder account. Number 2, she's hunting for Nicole Brown Simpson's real killer. And the number 1 thing that people think are going on with Liz Cheney, she's trying to convince Trump to go duck hunting with her daddy. Okay, that was fun. Let's see. I think I got time for 1 or 2 more songs. Let's do some. Like I said, I haven't practiced any of this, so it's really interesting. I've only made a couple mistakes so far. I think the real big mistakes are coming up. Let's try this one. Here's a song for all the dog lovers out there. Any dog lovers? Sure. Here we go.
Yes.
I've learned so much from my dog. Yes, I have. He lives the most contented life, sniffing and humping and sleeping, and I've always tried to magnify his joy and never spoil it. I'm learning from the master who's drinking happily from the toilet. My dog never multitasks when he's licking his ass. He's licking his ass. He's not on the phone making tea, checking email while watching TV, and I think I said that. Working Craigslist simultaneously. No, when my dog licks his ass, he just licks his ass. And that's all. Good dog. Let's go on to another song. That was fun. I'd like to do a children's song now. This is a children's song that's been banned from many clubs in the United States, including but not limited to the Bluebird Cafe here in Nashville, Tennessee. It's a children's song. How does it get banned? That's what I would like to know. A lot of people ask me that. How do you get a children's song banned? Well, apparently I asked management, and they said it would be fine if the audience was entirely 10-year-old boys. But since we have adults who might be eating, they find it a little too gross. So here we go. I think this will be my closing number. Unless you demand more, in which case it's still my closing number. The intro is much longer than the song, as I struggle to remember the first line. Always rehearse. No one seems to know, Daniel. No one seems to know. No one seems to want to know. But I want to know. I need to know. Oh, I gotta know. What's in my hot dog? 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 No one seems to know. It's a sing-along. What's in my hot dog? What's in my hot dog? What's in my hot dog? No one seems to know. There's earlobes, eyelids, elbows, and fingertips, dog nose, pig glands, hog face, and chicken lips, hog breath, peanuts, cow guts, brains, toe jam, turkey spam, varicose veins. Everybody, what's in my hot dog? What's in my hot dog? What's in my hot dog? No one seems to know. Just Sarah.
What's in my hot dog? What's
Very
in
nice.
my hot dog?
What's in my hot dog? No one seems to know. Now comes the gross part. There's moose, colon, horse bladder, anything that goes flatter. Have a ton of puppy tongues, big have a tongue of puppy tongues, big I forgot it. Big hairy goat tails, dirty knocky toenails, stuffed into a fabulous, edible, delectable, deep fried, something dyed. Intestinal shell, intestinal shell. Now I know what's in my hot dog, what's in my hot dog, what's in my hot dog. I was better off not knowing.
Woo!
Now chunks I will be blowing, and cookies I'll be throwing. My insides will be showing. I guess I didn't really need to know what's in my hot dog. What's in my hot dog? What's in my hot dog? I think I got a fever. I'm feeling kind of strange. My head feels like a whoopee cushion. My hands are a little clammy. I really want to die. Maybe we should take you to the hot dog factory, Daniel. You could be the secret ingredient. Thank you, everybody, and good night.
Woohoo!
Steve Goodie, everybody! Woo, woo, woo! And again, just a reminder to everyone that he will be part of the Brighton Fringe Festival, which is somewhere in London or somewhere in England.
Brighton, actually.
Middle of next month. Well, London by way of the internet, so to speak.
Yes.
Nora Palka is on deck. Dan, any updates on the live feed? Any questions or comments or?
Right now, honestly, it stayed pretty consistent, but I thought I would say thank you to everyone who's watched so far. And also, if you are enjoying the show, I would recommend that you do what my background says. And you either like the Flower Shop Bangers on Facebook, or you follow us on or like us on Facebook, or subscribe to us on YouTube. That's what I meant to say. We're always looking for more people to watch the show. You know, it's always great to have people come back. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got. Back to you, Stuart.
All right. And just want to make a quick plug. Normally we do this at the end of each show, but this is kind of a big deal for Dan and I. Next week is going to be the latest in a series of geographically themed shows that we've done for our remote show. And this time we're planting our flag in the land of 1,000 lakes, 10,000 lakes.
Yes.
Minnesota. It's our Minnesota show.
My
that is
collegiate, my collegiate upbringing. I don't know. I don't know what you
Yes,
call it.
and
I went to college in Minnesota, so.
yep. And we hope that you're going to be wearing that St. Olaf's gear when you're.
Oh yeah, I could wear that. I got to remember to do that, but yeah, I could do
Yes.
that.
It's a whole evening.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. And,
Yeah, yeah, my friend. Sorry, I'm gonna correct.
I went to Illinois State, so we just say "Go Redbirds."
There you go.
But in any case, that's not just not just the fact that we are featuring a whole evening of comedy from the land of Golden Gophers. It just so happens that our special guest next Wednesday is going to be none other than Mary Jo Peel from Mystery Science Theater 3000. She's going to be doing some stand-up comedy. It is, in fact, going to be her very first Zoom comedy show. So, please make sure that you are warm and appreciative for Mary Jo. And I'm going to interview her for a few minutes. We're going to talk about season 13 of MST3K, which was just funded. We'll talk about riff tracks. And actually, I'm open to suggestions for questions. We'll take audience questions now, even though it's another 7 days from now. So that's our All Minnesota show next Wednesday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, or depending on how you look at it, 7 Minneapolis time. Also, I happen to run a comedy page of my own called Stu News. Sorry, I'm trying to point at the sign here. You'll notice that I spent a tremendous amount of money on that sign. It's massive. It's huge. It did not take 5 minutes to print. And it's basically where I post topical jokes based on what's going on in the world. There's a news story and I make a wise ass comment about it. And I just surpassed 1,900 likes. So, hey, maybe tonight we'll go over the hump. We'll get to 2,000. So if you're looking for some quick takes on stuff in the news, please like and follow at facebook.com/StuNews. Or you can follow me on Twitter at HeyStu818. Our next act is, I believe, presently based in New York City. And she is one half of the band Wild Idol, whose new single, I Got a Thing for You, is now on Spotify. Please welcome to our show, Nora Palka.
Woo! Woo! Yeah, what's up, everybody? I have the nerve to show my face around here after being so late to the show. I'm so sorry about that. I don't know how I'm going to go back to normal when this pandemic is over. I'm screwed. I'm totally screwed. But thanks for letting me come on last minute anyway, because you're a doll about that. Thanks.
You're most welcome, Nora. Great to have you.
I apologize. I just I don't even know. I don't even have any real good excuse other than just my brain is half jelly beans at this point. It's half jelly beans and I don't even know who I am anymore. So, but I'm psyched to be here and psyched to sing these songs and
Absolutely.
we'll see how this comes out. Thanks for giving my song with Wild Idol a shout out. We shot our music video yesterday. So, give our song a little listen and the next few weeks or so, we're going to have a video to go along with it. But awesome. That being said, I'm not going to perform any songs that are by Wild Idol tonight. These are all songs that I wrote myself on my ukulele. And actually, no, 2 of the songs, one is a cover. But anyway, these are mostly songs that I wrote in my 20s when I was still pretty sad and depressed. Now I'm in my 30s and sad and depressed. So, but the songs are much more mature, they've grown up a lot. Anyway, but this song is about dating in my 20s, which was a nightmare, and it's called Casual. I love you, but I don't love you. I think I just like keeping you around for artistic inspiration, other relations, conversations, and how you are like everything that I need. But let's keep the distance between us, because the truth is that's about all I can really handle. So it's casual, because I'm in love with maybe 3 or 4 guys, but you're one of them. You've always been, but you won't be seeing tears in my eyes over you. I'm crazy, but I'm not crazy to think that we may someday have a shot. If I could fix my silly habits, as it turns out, they do mean a whole lot, like how I tend to give a bit too much at once. I think it's starting to scare you. And the truth is, I should know better, but I don't really feel like changing. So it's casual, because I still have maybe 3 or 4 guys who will see me through. Don't misconstrue. You won't be seeing tears in my eyes over you. I give up, but I don't give up faithfully. I'll fall for one more guy, but I'll keep my wits about me. So when he hurts me, I'm not left hanging high and dry, because I'll say something appalling, and then 6 months later he's calling. Cause the truth is I'm in his head, and he hates to admit it. So it's casual, because I still have maybe 3 or 4 guys. Oh, you're one of them, you've always been, but you won't be seeing tears in my eyes over you, you. Not over you, you. Not over you. All right, that's a song.
Woo!
That's a song that's in a high key for me to sing today. So I'm not going to sing any more songs that high. I'm changing the set list. I know I don't need to admit that, but I'm just like coming in here flawed, open, no makeup, no hair product. Like I'm human, and we're gonna change it up a little bit with a little song that I also wrote when I was depressed in my 20s and I first moved to Brooklyn, New York, and it was very, very lonely. I like moved here with a lot of friends in Manhattan, and for whatever reason moved to Brooklyn and thought that like, oh yeah, I'll like start anew out there. And like, yeah, my friends will still come visit me. And they didn't. So I was like kind of off on my own trying to figure it out. And I wrote this song in the meanwhile. It's called No Friends in Brooklyn. I gotta take a sip of water. It's called No Friends in Brooklyn. It's much more in a much more comfortable key for me right now. Oh, where's my mind today? Truth be told, it's been lost for quite some time. If I could just get one thing done, the only problem is I don't know where to start. So I stare into space, I let the time slip by. Oh, I'm so lonely. I wish I knew some cool party I could attend, but I won't step out of my comfort zone. I'm stuck on the couch just thinking how hard it is to live in Brooklyn and have no friends. Oh, I stare into the windows of restaurants and bars and see people connecting, talking and laughing, sharing stories, scares and scars. And I wish I could just say hi, oh, say hi, say hi. Just say hi, oh, say hi, say hi. Oh, that's just not me. I smoke too much weed and spend lots of time on my phone. I know I'm a person with substance and valid, strong opinions, but I'm too insecure to share them and I'm way too stoned. Oh, I'm the one you see, sitting all alone in solitude. I know I look content to you, but deep down there's something unbalanced. Them across to bear and it leaves me in a hazy mood. Oh, if I happen to cross paths, I might look you in the eye. I might attempt to say something through the pain and the suffering. Can I ask you, ooh, please, just say hi, oh, say hi, say hi. Just say hi, oh, say hi, oh, say hi. Oh, you'll have no idea what a simple gesture means to someone like me. One day I know I'll have to figure this out on myself. Making friends in Brooklyn isn't easy.
Woo!
Woo!
So much. Do I dare do the cover that is in a little bit of a higher key, risk cracking a little bit, or do I dare do another song that I wrote when I was depressed that's in a lower key? What do we think, Sarah? What do you think I should do?
I mean, I want to hear both. Don't ask me.
Okay, we're gonna just go ahead and wing it with the cover. We're gonna do a musical theater cover of a musical theater song, but a Beatles version of a musical theater song. So I'm covering a Beatles cover of a song.
Ooh, it's a cover section.
It's a cover of, it's too much for me to think of right now. Just jelly bean brain. But I will say, it's from a very underrated musical, The Music Man. One of my faves. Say a prayer for me, y'all. There were bells on a hill, but I never heard them ringing. No, I never heard them at all till there was you. There were birds in the sky, but I never saw them winging. No, I never saw them at all till there was you. And there was music, and there were wonderful roses. They tell me in sweet fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. And there was music, and there were wonderful roses. They tell me in sweet fragrant meadows of dawn and dew. There was love all around, but I never heard it singing. No, I never heard it at all till there was you. Till there was you. Woo!
Woo!
Thank you. Thank you. And that was 3. I'm happy to play another one that's down the octave if you would like another one.
Guys, you want another song?
Woo! Woo!
Oh, all right. Let's hear one more song. Encore.
Why not? Why not? Awesome. So, this song is a song that I wrote with my boyfriend, who is, the other half of my band, Wild Idol. We tried to make this song a Wild Idol song, and we tried and tried for months and months, and we started it over again and over again, and we lost files, and it crashed. The computer, we must have started it 6 different times until recently we just said, let's just put it on the back burner. I think it's just not meant to be. We realized maybe this song sounds better as a uke tune, not as a heavily produced thing. So in honor of the months and months and months that we spent not wasting time, but then in honor of the months and months that we spent on this song, here is Keeping Secrets. It's been the longest year of my life since all the shit went down. Doing all I can to get myself out of this phase. Keep drinking, keep smoking, takes the edge off, but it's not enough. Whatever I can do to manage the pain. I've been keeping a secret. They asked me to keep it. and it's keeping me up at night. It's keeping me up at night. It's keeping me up, keeping me up. It's keeping me up at night. Always making excuses, saying the time isn't right. I rebuke and I argue around in endless circles. I get so exhausted, I make myself sick, keeping this from you. Talk the talk up front, but my heart's jumping hurdles. I've been keeping a secret. They asked me to keep it, and it's keeping me up at night. It's keeping me up at night. It's keeping me up, keeping me up. It's keeping me up at night. I've been dying to tell you, 'cause I know it's my right to, but it's keeping me up at night. It's keeping me up at night. It's keeping me up, keeping me up. It's keeping me up at night. I know it's wrong. My head is spinning and I can't breathe. I know it's wrong. I can't help, I'm feeling it so deeply. I know it's wrong. My head is spinning and I can't breathe. I know it's wrong. The last thing they want to do is hurt me. I've been keeping a secret. They asked me to keep it, and it's keeping me up at night. It's keeping me up at night. It's keeping me up, keeping me up. It's keeping me up at night. I'm dying to tell you, 'cause I know it's my right to. So it's keeping me up at night. It's keeping me up at night. It's keeping me up, keeping me up. It's keeping me up at night. Woo!
Woo!
Thank you. You'll never hear a version of that recorded professionally. We couldn't do it. We record from home, so it's a mess all the time.
Nora Palka, everyone.
Woo!
Thank you so much, Nora. And I am correct. You are based out of New York City. Is that correct?
I am. Yeah, I'm in Brooklyn, living and giving and thriving and surviving over here.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, we appreciate you were able to make it to a show based out of Chicago.
Hey, I appreciate it too. I'm sorry the time zones flip the script a little bit. I just got to pay attention more. Eastern Standard Time is not the time of the country.
Understood. And no, we're grateful that you apologized, that you messaged us, even if it was a little late. I mean, we're grateful that we were even able to have you on our show, because we had another act who backed out too. So nevertheless, you were absolutely phenomenal, Nora.
I'm glad I wasn't the biggest asshole of the night. That's great. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're most welcome, Nora. Dan, one last check-in on the live feed.
You know, it stayed pretty consistent. Thanks to everyone who's watched so far. But I don't know. What was I going to say? Sorry if I had my head down during a lot of this. I was actually just drawing a picture because I don't know. It felt like fun. You can't really see it.
We can just barely see it.
Oh my God, there it is. You can kind of see it. Maybe I'll just turn off my background for a moment.
Okay.
There we go. Now you can see it. There you go. There's my picture that I drew. I kind of like it. I don't know. Been drawing a lot lately. It's been fun.
Oh, I'm glad you're back in the art game.
Yeah,
I've noticed on Facebook you've been asking everyone for a name, an age, and an occupation for all of your creations.
Yes. I'm curious. It's kind of like a weird collaborative effort that I'm doing, where I'm kind of curious how you inspire other people's creativity through just something I haven't really thought through, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's kind of fun.
Well, I just want to take a second to thank Nora, thank Sarah, and thank Steve for tonight's show. Something came up with Cassy White, but she'll be back in our show. Well, she will be in our show 2 weeks from tonight, Wednesday, May 26th. Also, for those of you who are keeping track, this was our 105th remote show tonight. We try to do something special every 5 shows. So that's 21 times 5 for those of you keeping track at home. Or 15 times. Or I'm trying to do the math in my head. Oh no, I think it's only divisible by those 4 numbers. No, wait, it's divisible by 3. It's hold on. Give me a second here. 35 divisible by 3. Nevertheless, that's just me being weird. Also want to mention one more time, next week is our All Minnesota show with our special guest, Mary Jo Peel from MST3K. And we do this every Wednesday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, 6 Mountain, 5 Pacific. But without further ado, your final act of the evening are the co-hosts and co-producers of Semi-Regular Wednesdays, who, until 14 or 15 months ago, were hosting this show at Shaker's Own Clark in the Boys Town Lakeview neighborhood of Chicago. They have been performing together for a shade over 8 years and have performed in improv festivals in person. Remember in-person shows, Dan?
I do.
Yes. Oh, man. The good old days. In-person shows in cities as far away and far-flung and exotic as Omaha, Nebraska, St. Louis, Missouri, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and Baltimore, Maryland. Please welcome Flower Shop Bangers.
Woohoo! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Flower Shop Bangers. We're going to do some improv for you, and we get weird with it.
Okay, tell me your secret.
Wait, no, I don't have a secret. I thought you had a secret. Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, I do have a secret. You're right. That's right.
What? Okay, spill the tea. Come
All
on.
right, fine.
Okay, I'm hanging
I know. I'm sorry. I can't say it. It's a really big secret. You don't understand.
Okay. I mean, there's no one around. No one can hear us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are completely alone in this room.
I know we're completely alone, but it's a big secret.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that you can trust me for this.
Yeah. But you have to tell me your secret too. You still have a secret, don't you? I'm not making that up.
Well,
come on. If I have to tell mine, you have to tell yours.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah. No, I should probably say it first because you asked for mine first. I killed Timmy's cat. I'm really sad about it, and I haven't told him yet.
Whoa.
He doesn't know.
Whoa.
His cat's dead. I don't even know if he knows that his cat's dead. I think he thinks it's still lost, but yeah, it died. I ran over it with my bicycle. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I told you it's a big secret.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. And you know how much Timmy loved his cat.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's just. I mean, is the cat still? Oh my God. No. The cat's probably still there, right?
No.
Okay.
I ran over with my bike and I buried it right away, and I was too ashamed to tell anyone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you're sure the cat it didn't just.
It's dead.
Okay.
I'm positive.
Okay.
It was dead.
Okay. Okay.
Seriously.
Okay. Brian, accidents happen.
I know they do, but do they have to happen to like your really good friend's cat?
Yeah. I mean, I thought maybe it was just like maybe cracked a rib, maybe it was just unconscious, but
no, that cat was dead. Killed it with my bike.
Wow.
I mean, they should let the cat out, right? Am I right? I don't know. It just it was there. I ran over it, and
yeah. I mean, maybe the cat was just let loose. Maybe someone wasn't paying attention. They just kind of opened a door, and the cat ran out.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really sad. Well, now you gotta tell me your secret. I told you a big one.
I bought a hat.
What? What kind of hat?
A really nice hat.
Like a nice hat? Like
my backpack. Hold on, just a sec.
You have it in your backpack? I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
It's a red hat.
Yeah, it is a red hat. I see that. It says All-Star Game. Is that this year's All-Star Game?
Yeah.
Wow. That's it? This was
I
your... Well,
thought
why
you
is
had.
this even a secret?
I. It's. I mean, I've got a status to maintain.
Oh,
It's a big deal when someone in our neighborhood buys a hat.
I mean, I guess.
Oh my god! I mean, this doesn't even compare. I mean, it just. I mean, I spent $20 on this.
That is a lot to spend on a hat.
Yeah.
I mean, truth be told, I've only gotten hats ever from like, the used hat store.
Yeah, right. I mean, that's normally where I can only afford hats.
Yeah, you spent $20 on a hat. That's kind of a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I used it with my delivery money.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess that must have been the whole summer's money.
Oh man, it was maybe about a month. I just couldn't
Wow.
resist. I mean, I saw
Mhm.
that hat in the store and I thought, I need to have this hat. And I opened up my wallet. Lo and behold, I've got
Yeah, I
20 bucks.
gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I guess you should splurge every once in a while. And,
Yeah,
I don't judge you that harshly, but everyone else will.
yeah. I mean, that man, yeah, I mean, you killed a cat, dude.
I did kill a cat,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
you bought a hat.
yeah, I bought a hat and you killed a cat.
Yeah.
But at least it was an accident. I mean, what I did was deliberate.
Oh, that's true. You have a point. You went out and you bought that hat. You had an intention to buy a hat.
I bought that hat,
I know how
man.
big of a baseball fan you are.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love souvenirs. But
Uh-huh.
hey, I mean, we're gonna be starting 8th grade in August.
I mean, what? What does
Yeah,
that mean?
we've got to, we got to get our act together. Because imagine if this happened during the middle of the school year. It's the dead of summer. If
Wait a
everyone
minute.
finds out you killed Tim's cat,
Hmm.
the whole school's gonna be talking about it.
That's
The
true.
whole
Wait.
school.
1 second. I would be the cat guy and you'd be the hat guy?
Yeah,
That's our terrible nicknames.
cat guy and cat guy.
Cat guy and hat guy.
Yeah,
Well, you said cat guy and cat guy. Am I making that up?
cat guy and hat guy.
Cat guy and hat guy.
I'm whispering because I don't want anyone to know about the hat.
Oh, that's true. I gotcha. We don't want to be, I mean, nicknames are never good at our school.
No,
No.
no.
I mean, do you
Remember
remember
that one
when?
girl
Yeah.
who transferred here from Oregon?
Mm-hmm.
Like she moved here from Portland,
Yeah.
Oregon.
Yeah.
And when everyone found out she was from Oregon,
Mhm.
everyone just started calling her Oregon.
That's true. It wasn't a good. It was an insult. It
Yeah,
was an
it's like,
insult called Oregon.
yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
oh my God, hey, Oregon, go back to Salem.
Yeah. Hey, witch, go back to Salem.
Yeah,
Yeah, man. It was really
hey,
bad.
Oregon, how's your beaver?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Oh man, it was so rude. I mean,
I
do you
don't
remember?
remember.
Do you remember that? Like, do you remember w- do you remember when Bobby? Do you remember when he stepped in the bear trap? People called him Bear Trap.
Oh yeah.
God, it was so bad.
I mean, I sent him I sent him a get well card. I took
Yeah.
my delivery money to send him $5 on the Indiegogo.
And everyone else was just so rude. And they just called him Bear Trap.
Yeah,
Seriously.
or Bobby Bear Trap.
Yeah. I don't mean to bring up bad memories, but Ryan, do you
Mhm.
remember when you failed your math test and people called you math fail? Yeah.
Normally the teacher puts the tests face down. She
Mhm.
hands them to you face
Yeah.
down. But I don't know why she put it face up.
I'm
Maybe
really
because
sorry I called you math fail for like 2 months after that. That was really mean of me.
that was, but I'm glad we were able to talk it out.
Yeah, I mean, we were friends later, thankfully, because, I don't know
Yeah.
what I'd do without you, Ryan.
Yeah, I don't know what I do with you, Brian.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my God, our name's Ryan.
Oh,
You're
no.
Ryan and Brian, the cat guy and the hat guy.
Wait, do you think they call us the Ions behind our back?
God, I
Oh,
hope not.
no.
I don't even want to think about it.
Oh, jeez. So bad.
I've got enough on my plate.
Yeah. Like, I just thought of that now. You don't think someone else thought of that before? Someone must have thought of it.
Yeah, I mean, oh my God, being 13 sucks.
No, seriously. Ugh. Like, I feel like I'm just going to have so much trauma when I'm in my 20s.
Oh God, I'm gonna be in a therapist till I'm dead.
Yeah. Oh, God. Our life, man.
But
I
really,
think at some point we should move out of this town. Like,
oh
maybe
my God,
college, but maybe sooner.
yeah, oh my God,
Yeah.
maybe we could move like one county over.
Well, I don't know. I mean, then we'd have to uproot our whole family. Maybe we just like, do you think we could like form a band or something? Like go on the road, just get out of here, man.
Yeah, exactly. We could live like we could live like under like an alias, like a pseudonym.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we could be. Oh no, we don't want to call our bands the Ions.
Oh no, I mean the people
No, no,
right
no.
away.
Yeah,
I mean we gotta come up with like some cool band name.
yeah, like the Rockets,
Ooh, I'll have to check to see if that's used. Someone
the
already
Tigers.
the Tigers. Um, hmm, Thunder.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I can imagine a band called Thunder.
I can't imagine it either.
Eagles? No.
No, 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 no. The Petunias.
Petunias. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, flower. Okay.
I mean, there's a flower. I think that's kind of like, a little soft, but also like unassuming,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Does that mean we're gonna be playing like folk rock?
I
Is
don't
it?
know. We could play metal and call ourselves the Petunias.
Or
Have
just,
you ever thought about that?
or maybe Petunia, but it's in Gothic
Oh,
lettering, and there's like a O
whoa.
over the E.
hmm
Oh my God! I think we just need to figure out how to play musical instruments.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That is part of this equation, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I play recorder in music class,
Yeah.
but that's it.
Oh, jeez.
I could be like metal recorder. Like,
Yeah, I mean, that could work. Doo, 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 doo.
I brought my recorder with me.
Oh, yeah, I see you did.
Yeah.
It's a good instrument. hmm
I tried to impress Becky Sorenstein with this.
Oh, yeah?
He wasn't interested.
Ah, that's too bad, man. She should totally be interested in that,
I know, but I guess but you know what? I've got a second secret.
I mean, like the football players can give you like football playing, but we can give you serenading with our music. Once we learn how to play instruments, of course.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, oh man, we're gonna be talking to all the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
But between you and me, Becky,
Mm-hmm.
she's dating Frank the flautist.
Oh, the flautist.
The flautist.
Oh,
He
Lord.
likes woodwind players.
Yeah, man. I can't believe it, Ryan.
Yeah. I mean, I thought playing a recorder was enough, but
Uh-huh.
oh man, she's dating the flautist guy,
Yeah.
flute player, man.
Yeah. So, like, do you think we can, like, form this band and get out of here before we're, like, Cat in the Hat boys?
Oh yeah, maybe.
I mean, like, summer nicknames could be a thing.
Yeah.
We don't want to be the first ones with summer nicknames.
I mean, you've got more to lose. I mean,
You're right. I killed a cat.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to own up to this. I mean, you
Yeah.
need to talk to him about this
Mhm.
because there's missing cat posters all over the neighborhood.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I asked you to come here
Mhm.
in my dad's man cave.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, truth be told, though, I'm going to be honest. You have something to lose because someone could decide that it's fun to steal your hat.
oh, true.
That's true. And then you lost $20.
Yeah, I know. I gotta make sure that it's like I wear that hat for special occasions.
Yeah.
It's like I'll wear that hat to my confirmation.
There
I'll
you
wear
go.
that hat to my cousin's wedding.
hmm
Yeah.
hmm All right. Well, anyway, pinky swear we're in this together.
Yeah. Pinky
Pinky
swear.
swear.
Pinky swear.
That's our show.
That's our show. Our thanks to Steve Goodie, Nora Palka, and to Sarah Dooley. We'll be back next Wednesday at 8 Central, or I should say at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, with our special guest, Mary Jo Peel. Plus, as a matter of fact, a really awesome Minnesota improv team, too. It's going to be a mashup of Minnesota Improv All-Stars. In the meantime, this pandemic is not over. Please only leave the house when you absolutely have to. Please wash your hands. Please stay 3 or 4 feet away. Please wear a mask, of course. At the same time, believe women, Black Lives Matter, stop Asian hate. Have a good night, everybody.